If you hadn't interfered back then, neither of us would have had to go through all this. Now then, time to take back what I lost 500 years ago.
How he's still alive with his crystal in that state? Seriously? It's not normal.
The Aegis is the master blade. The first blade the architect forged. Malos can do things we can only dream of.
And how's he going to restore his core exactly?
He'll extract the data he's missing from the core of the other Aegis. Then all his power will be restored.
Okay, so what will that do to her?
Well, if she's lucky, she'll live. As an empty husk, that is.
Rough deal. Malice doesn't hold back, huh?
Don't blame me for this. It's our father who made us this way. But don't worry. Once I meet him, I'll get the answers we're after. I need to know why we're like this. In any case, this world only needs one Aegis. Don't you agree, Pyra?
The path has now been opened for us. Hey, what's up, my Dooku's cheese, and we get back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time, we heard from the King of Tantal that Adam had hidden away a third sword in Lotharion somewhere. And through Gramps, we found where it's located and that there's a staircase leading down to it. This time, we're heading in. We're at the Spirit Crucible entrance. We're getting into the belly of the beast.
Mac, what are you stumbling for?
Sorry, my lady. I've been feeling a little dizzy.
You too?
You too, Lady Bridget?
Yes, for a little while now. Though I'm still capable of standing.
Hey, same here. What's up with this place? It's kind of creepy.
What is going on here?
I feared as much.
Gramps, you knew this would happen.
The tales say that Spirit Crucible Elpys saps the strength of blades. It's one of the reasons why none have ever returned from its depths.
I say.
Ether flows scarce in this area. That may be cause of problems.
Like that time in the Tantalese Palace?
That not only thing. Glowing particles in air. They absorb ether. That is source of light.
So not only do you have less power, the power you do have is being absorbed. Well, that's jolly tragic.
You all right, Poppy?
Poppy just fine. Poppy never better.
Of course. You're an artificial blade, ain't you?
Maybe Poppy will be more reliable down here. Yeah, apparently our blades are not going to be of too much use.
In my experience,
I bet I can wing it.
Because of the fact that, you know, the area saps their power from them.
We have to cross that.
Yes, but we must proceed with caution. Once we enter, the blades will be sapped of most of their power. If they run out of energy, they might be forced to return to their core state, and there's a chance they could never be reawakened.
Pandy, you'd better just stay here and guard the fort.
Why just me? Don't you want me?
Don't ask dumb questions. You know very well why, don't you?
If I'm staying, you ought to stay.
I'll be fine. When am I ever not?
If you're going,
I'm ordering you to stay here.
Is there something wrong?
Pandoria was just agreeing to stay behind.
Nuh-uh! I'm going with you! We made a promise, didn't we? Don't you dare say you've forgotten! I go where you go. End of story.
Fine.
My lady,
I'm fine. We can't give up now we've come this far. Don't. I know what you're gonna say.
I understood.
I don't know what's in there, but apart from Tora and Poppy, we're all going to find our abilities severely weakened. Be careful, Rex.
Yes. Healing arts are going to be less effective too. One nasty wound and that'll be the end of you.
Yeah, I get that. Tora, Poppy, we'll need you on the front line.
You got it, Rex! Poppy is artificial blade, so request is very extremely not a problem. Technology save the day! 3 cheers for Nopon Know-How!
Where are Poppy's cheers?
Thanks, guys.
You know, Poppy and Tora being on the front lines for a first time in a long time, not a bad idea. Actually, we'll keep Morag and Rex on the front field for a bit. Because, you know, with them, basically no enemies can really touch us. Though, I'm going to still be avoiding a lot of the enemies. The only time I'm really going to be fighting is if we don't have a choice. Hey, he's still following us? Alright, there we go.
Are you all right?
Never better. I'm right as rain.
The deeper we go, the thicker these particles get. You can still turn back.
Thanks. Your concern is touching.
Worry about yourself, yeah? I can look after her.
Zeke, you don't look so good yourself. Is something wrong?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I didn't think it was worth mentioning, but,
How did you get that?
I told you about the time I almost bloody died, right?
My prince! Zeke! Not like this! Not here! Not far now! Just a little further! You can do it!
Just leave me. Go on without me.
No! If you die, I'll turn back into a core crystal! I don't want to forget everything!
Pandy, I'm sorry. I hope your next driver is better than me.
I don't want another driver! You're good enough! Prince! Zeke! I refuse to forget our 10 years together. It's not going to happen. I'm not letting you die. Here. Bandits? Sucks. I don't want to be a bandit's blade. But I guess I won't remember anyway. Prince? Prince?
Fear not. He's going to be fine.
You saved him?
The fact that you're alive is proof of that, is it not? I had to transplant part of your core crystal into his heart. His wounds were grave. It was the only way to save you both.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Actually, I'm glad.
What? Why?
Knowing that a part of me is keeping you alive, I don't know, it's just nice.
Pandy.
What is it?
They do that? In Indol?
I guess you and I are more alike than you thought, chum. Though mine was just a surgical procedure.
You make it sound so simple. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
You know, the people of Indol can trace their roots back to Judicium.
Judicium? The creators of that Titan weapon thing from Temperantia?
Yeah, them. They carried out experiments, fusing blade and human cells, creating flesh eaters.
So, those practices persist in Indol?
Hey, so they took advantage of blade regeneration and patched me up with Pandy's core crystal, right? Since I have part of her core in me, I'm a blade eater or something.
A blade eater.
That's right. That's gotta be why this place is getting to you, too.
It's all good. Let's just push on.
And push on we shall. We need to continue our way through here to get to the center. There are a lot of enemies around. I'm going to try to avoid them because we really don't need to fight them. That, and we're just at a kind of a disadvantage with a lot of our party just not being able to use the full strength of their blades. Okay, so we gotta make some curves and turns. Oh, I knew you were gonna get to me. I love when Tora jumps, it looks like his hands are flat. His, like, top arms are flapping. I don't even know if you call those arms. Okay, we're at the underground river Lavi. Are there 2 paths here? Oh, there are. I wonder what happens if we take the top path. So there's the bottom path. Let's explore the bottom path, because I feel like the top path is gonna take us over to where we need to go.
How did they find Tora?
Oh, I guess it doesn't. Or, I mean, technically speaking, it does. It just doesn't take the full thing. What's up here, then?
Fascinating.
It is good to dwell on the
I've got it
past
all
from
under
time
control.
to time.
Okay, I think the only thing that's over there is a chest. So we'll come back for that later.
Tora can handle this.
Instead, we'll take the top route now that we've basically explored the bottom one.
Looks bad.
Doesn't look bad if we run away.
Tora can
that
handle this.
figures.
Looks bad.
Oh, there's a bridge up here.
We got company.
So I guess maybe this was the intended way to go. Or just holds a treasure trove that we can't really access because we are being chased by monsters. Okay, now let's see if we can go access that treasure trove now. Hey buddy, I'm just gonna pass you on by and
Very nice.
we're just gonna, you know.
Flora heals an aching
Please
soul.
open your hearts to
Allow
me.
me.
You know, I've never actually heard Tora when he's picking collection spots. That was kind of weird. I mean, it feels nice to be able to play as, kind of just run around with Tora for, you know, not only just really showing off his arts once. Well, technically twice if we count when Poppy Cutie became a thing. And there's a unique monster over there with another treasure trove. We're gonna avoid that for now because we don't really need the treasure. At least we're not in a desperate need for it. But it seems we're coming up on a looks to be a hole in the wall.
My lady.
For the last time, I'm fine. Why don't you just worry about yourself?
But
You gotta admire Shaled over there. He just put it right out there.
Hmm?
And here I am. Dromark. I'm gonna put myself to the test. Right here. I've decided.
My lady. Very well.
This mist makes me feel like I'm swimming through the cloud sea.
This mist is produced when a fossilized Titan body reacts with the atmosphere. It's why it's so hard to breathe down here.
Nia?
What now?
Are you in pain?
I'm struggling to breathe like everyone else. And I'm a little dizzy, that's all.
Oh, right. When that happens, it's best to just try and empty your head of all thoughts.
What?
It's an old salvager trick. When you swim down deep, it feels like your head's going to implode. You just go with it, don't fight it. Then you stop noticing the pressure. Why not give it a go?
Empty my head, eh? You mean I have to start acting as daft as you? Tall order?
Hey, that's not very nice.
Everyone, over here! Tora, think this way, lead down!
It certainly doesn't look like a natural formation.
Maybe it was grave robbers.
There's not too much worth stealing round here. Well, apart from...
Whatever it was that Adam hid down here.
Just a guess. It's possible that Jin and his accomplices have been here.
Then, they found out about the sunken ship and went to Argentum.
Still just a guess, but a pretty good one.
Then there won't be anything left to find, will there? Sheesh.
Well, if that was the case, then you'd expect them to already have the third sword.
But they clearly don't have it.
No, I do not think Adam would let the sword be so easily found.
No point in worrying. Let's just press on.
And press on we shall. I like how it's called, like, Grave Robbers Point. And we have the Wonder Spring Plaza ruins.
A new memory.
This is kind of the point where I feel like this area starts becoming more of a maze because it's hard to, like, work around.
Tora can handle this!
But then again, it could also just be because I get easily lost in maze parts in RPGs. Ooh.
Tora, just take a peek here.
Flora
heals an aching
Please
soul.
open your hearts to
Allow
me.
me.
Tora can handle this!
Oh boy. Yeah, we're not gonna bother. I'm still just trying to avoid these enemies because of how much of a disadvantage we are at right now. Alright, we're at the Hiddle Coaster. There is a certain point we're trying to reach
We
here.
got company!
And there's Vangs. Gotta work our way around here. Why are the Vangs... I was about to be like, why are the Vangs still coming after us?
In my experience,
Why in the world does Tora do that? It's definitely a weird thing. Oh. I fell. Oh, it's a treasure trove.
What is inside box? Sweets or treats or socks?
I have honestly never heard Tora say things like that before. Okay, so... from the looks of it... Oh. There's a ladder area up here. It feels weird to basically see Tora holding or climbing up with not his hands. Alright. So I believe if we continue on this way... Well, there's a treasure trove down there. But I'm pretty sure we want to make it over there. Huh.
We got company!
Yep, here we go. I'm telling you, this section of the map is like a giant maze.
It's the dawn of a new day.
Let me read you the agenda for today.
Tora can handle this! Ah, that hurt!
There's now a bunch of these guys. But we just have to keep going.
Tora can handle this!
Actually, what's over here? Because I think this is where we need to go.
Ah, that hurt! Looks bad!
Yes, it is.
How did
Okay.
they find Tora?
Now we appear to be in some type of webbing. But if we continue this way, we can get deeper and deeper into the Crucible.
Rex? We've come a long way. I think it's time for a break.
What? But... Hold your horses. There's a long way to go yet. Hey, you two near. Come rest your head on my lap if you like.
Why don't you rest your head in your ass?
I'm sorry, everyone. I had no idea.
There's no need to apologize. I understand.
Poppy, now is good time to cool drive furnace.
Aye, aye, Master Pawn.
Hot!
Master Pawn, Poppy is sorry.
Huh?
Emergency air. It might help.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, not like that. You have to hold your nose and then inhale really deeply. Now stretch out and puff out your chest.
Is this another of your salvager tricks?
Go on, just try it.
Whoa, that really did the trick.
Right? When I was starting out, this was one of the first things the other salvagers taught me. Even though they acted like my parents, they never really taught me anything worthwhile. I did manage to pick up a couple of useful tricks, though.
Parents. Blah. My dad was real enough, but I can't say he really taught me anything either. He was a well-known lord in Gormott, a real big cheese. He made me study hard, but it was all how to be a proper lady, which fork to use. Nothing that's doing me any good now, just useless shite.
You were some kind of high society princess. I can't picture it.
Shut it, you. I hated studying. But, looking back, those were the happiest times of my life. There was my dad, and my big sis, the three of us.
You had a sister?
Yeah. She was very frail. I spent a lot of time at her bedside. My dad brought doctors from all over to try and help her. He tried so hard. It was all he thought about. After that point, my memories aren't so happy.
Nia.
Dad spent all his money on chasing a cure, and lost his position as a lord. From then on, we became drifters. It was a tough life. It took its toll on my sister. She died not long after. Anyway, I'm sorry for talking your ear off. Thanks for the salvager trick. It really worked. Sneaky git. If you had this all along, why did you hold out on me? I feel much better. Shall we go, Rex?
Much better indeed. Anyway, with making it to the Great Hall, I think we're gonna end things here. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, if we can get Tora in the scene for once, we continue our way down through the Crucible in hopes of finding the third sword. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, shoots out a ton. Make sure you subscribe dibbly if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.